Hello everyone, my name is Karandeep Singh. I am student of UCW University and it's my first semester in the university. Today I am here to share my views on the week 3 chapters 3. So I'll start with the learning objectives of chapter, the importance of think on crime and punishment, the idea proposed behind the School of Criminology, recognize the criminality among the society and the biological aspects, understand the logic. So start with the introduction. There are five main key elements in this chapter. Pre-scientific account, the classical school of thought, biological accounts, individual aspects, and psychological theories. Now I'll talk about the demonic era. Demonic era was a time when people think that the criminal or the crime is caused by sin and the demons, and the punishment was very harsh. They burn people alive because they want to kill the demon. Magna Carta, the greater character from 1215, is a foundation in which Canada and other countries were involved, which were ruled by Great Britain, in which they made some rules and laws to provide some explanation why the person got punishment. Magna Carta became a civil foundation in many countries around the world, and in 1700, the democracy started gradually. Now, I'd like to talk about the term rationalism. Rational terms means when a criminal who commits crime thinks is the crime is bigger than the punishment or not. In the ancient times, people think that everyone is a rational thinker, but in reality, not everyone is a rational thinker because everyone assumes things according to their mind. And due to this, in the ancient time, they have very quick and crucial punishments. Now, I'd like to talk about the School of Criminology. Two philosophers were credited in the formation of School of Criminology. The Italian Sierra Becca, who wrote an essay on crimes, and English Germany Brentha, who wrote Introduction to the Principle and the Morals and the Legislation. Becca, who is known as the father of criminology, born in Italy in 1739. At that time in Europe, people think that the crime is caused by devils, and the people got very harsh punishments. Sarah Becker have many questions like why the people sometimes offender get punishment even if they have not committed the crime. At that time, Sarah Becker introduced some methods like law prescription for punishment, in which there will be some laws on the basis of crime which is caused by people to get, and they will get the punishment, and the other term was laws applies on everyone. At that time, the crown people like the king ones or the royal family, if someone committed something, they didn't get any punishment. But according to Sarah Becker, everyone is equal and they will also get some punishment. And the laws should be published to the public so that the people knows their right and which punishment they will get after doing crime. There were some other points mentioned by Sarah Becker, which was severe punishment not used on controlled crime. Punishment should be proportional to the crime which have been done. Punishment should be certain and swift. Death penalty is not necessary, and the state doesn't have right to torture anyone. Now I'll talk about a video of Crash Course. Germany Bentham views on Panopticon was a building where people are kept under inspection. The building was like school buildings, hospital building, or any other public building. The main idea is to put criminal under inspection without them knowing they are being inspected by someone. The main idea was to observe the people without them knowing that if someone is watching them or not. The inspector was in the center of the building. The architect played a major role in the formation of these buildings, and these buildings were very cheaper than the other buildings as these were very round. There were some advantages of these panopticon. Small number of inspector will be used to inspect people, and this will help to save them also. Brentham ideas covers size of prison, where the staircase will come, and how many meals will be provided in the panopticon. But these ideas were only in paper and but not in reality. Like there was a building made in Netherlands shaped of panopticon, but it was closed by the government. Sierra Lambroso was a doctor, but he had many publications about the criminals. He have done many studies on the biological aspects on the body of criminals and how the criminal behave. According to him, criminals are born, not made. He studied on many criminals. What are the similarities between them? He also done the studies on the skeleton of some criminals. What are their similarities? How it's different from other humans? According to him, the criminal are not the simple human beings. They are non-human, like aliens something. But these studies were all false. And Lombroso also didn't agree on the term free will. According to him, the criminal have large arms, large jaws, large forehead, and many other things he have mentioned. Social learning means thinking about social issues, think about how to behave in society. People learn aggression behavior by seeing other people reward in response to aggressive behavior, imitating others like people, parents and peers. Media and video games plays an important role on the mind of child, and the child stores the memory as they see the behavior around them in the society. If they see the positive things around them, they will be very positive. But if they see aggression and anything like crime, they'll store in their mind and behave like that. There is a term called psychopath. What is psychopath? Psychopaths is a mentally disordered which are caused by several things: low empathy for other, fearlessness, and low guiltiness. I have an example of a girl named Ellen. She was a serial killer, but scientists have studied what made her serial killer and psychopath. In the early childhood, her parents were teenager, and his father was an alcoholic, and he raped a younger girl, and then he suicide in the prison. And her mother was also alcoholic, and she left her to their grandparents, and their grandparents were also alcoholic and they abused her. In this atmosphere, she became very aggressive. She started robbing, prostitution. While in prostitution, some of the people tortured her, and this made her psychopath. And she killed 7 people with a firearm, and told that she wanna rob them, then they were the only victims, so she killed them. Scientists studied her mind and concluded that her childhood trauma made her a psychopath. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I have explained everything which I have understood from the videos and the class explanations. Thank you. Have a nice day.